Every empire has its secrets, doesn't it? But few are as deadly, as chilling, as the legend of the poisoned seal. Imagine this, a small, intricately crafted object, gleaming gold and dark obsidian, said to carry both the immense power of a sultan and, paradoxically, the swift kiss of death. This isn't just any historical artifact. This is the untold incredible story of Yavuz Sultan Selim, the relentless conqueror, the shadow of the East, and the man who some say wielded the most dangerous seal in all of history. Get ready, because we're about to uncover a tale that blurs the lines between legend and terrifying truth. Let's set the scene. The year is 1512. The Ottoman Empire, a colossal force, stood at the zenith of its power. Its armies, a formidable tide, stretched across 3 continents, casting a long shadow from the heart of Europe to the sands of Africa and the ancient lands of Asia. The throne itself, a coveted seat, was a crucible of raw ambition and palpable fear. When Selim ascended to this throne, he was not the gentle, diplomatic kind of ruler history often romanticizes. Oh no, he was fierce, calculating, and possessed an unwavering, some would say utterly ruthless, determination. They didn't call him Yavuz, which means the grim or the stern, for nothing. He earned that title through sheer force of will and an unyielding grip on power. But even a formidable ruler like Yavuz knew a fundamental, terrifying truth. In the cutthroat world of empires, true power was never truly safe. Not for a moment. Assassins, insidious traitors, and cunning spies lurked within the very asterisk walls of his magnificent Topkapı palace. Imagine the paranoia, the constant vigilance. And so, driven by this ever-present danger, he ordered something truly extraordinary to be made. Something unprecedented. A royal seal unlike any other in existence. A seal that wasn't just a symbol of his authority, but a protector. A seal that could safeguard him, not just in life, but perhaps even in death itself. What an astonishing concept, right? A silent guardian, waiting. So, how does one create such an object? The legends, and indeed, some cryptic palace records, tell us the seal was crafted by a secret guild, not just ordinary artisans, but highly specialized Ottoman alchemists. These weren't your typical goldsmiths. These were individuals who delved into forbidden knowledge, blending ancient wisdom with dark arts. And what they used was a deadly mixture, a toxin so potent and so clandestine that its composition was known only to the Sultan's most trusted court physicians. Think about that. A poison, utterly invisible, completely odorless, and strong enough to kill within mere seconds. A silent, terrifying agent. The idea behind it was both simple and chillingly brilliant. If by some unimaginable twist of fate the Sultan's precious seal ever fell into the wrong hands, into the hands of an enemy, a rival, a would-be usurper, it would instantly lethally destroy whoever dared to touch it. It was a failsafe, a final, irrevocable line of defense. The stories, whispered through the generations, claim that during the seal's testing phase, a hapless thief, emboldened by greed, attempted to steal it one dark night. He reportedly collapsed instantly, without a sound, before he could even make it out of the chamber. A silent, terrifying demonstration of its power. From that moment on, this legendary seal was not openly displayed. It was locked away in a small, meticulously carved ebony box, carried only by the Sultan's most loyal and trusted messenger. Imagine the weight of that responsibility, carrying an object of such immense power and peril. Years unfolded, and with each passing season, Sultan Selim's empire only grew stronger, its reach expanding, its influence undeniable. Yet, inevitably, so did his enemies. Power attracts envy, and with envy comes betrayal. Whispers of treachery, chilling and persistent, began to echo through the long, ornate corridors of the palace. It said that one fateful night, a particularly audacious rival within the court, driven by insatiable ambition, attempted to forge Selim's orders. His plan was devious. He intended to use the Sultan's seal to send false commands to the loyal army, hoping to sow chaos and undermine Selim's authority. He pressed the seal to the parchment, his heart no doubt pounding with a mix of fear and triumph. But the moment his hand made contact, before the ink had even dried, he fell lifelessly to the ground, a silent, swift demise. Those who discovered his body were understandably terrified. The sight of the fallen traitor, the ominous seal still lying near his hand. They were too afraid to even touch the seal again. The legend solidified, spreading like wildfire. The Sultan's power is cursed, his very hand signs death. From that day forward, even the bravest, most seasoned officials, ministers, and scribes refused to handle any document bearing the Sultan's official mark without first donning thick gloves. The seal had become more than a symbol. It was a silent, lethal warning, a testament to Yavuz's grim foresight. Then, in 1520, the inevitable arrived. Sultan Selim, Yavuz, the Grim, passed away, and with his passing, the legendary poisoned seal simply vanished. The stories, as always, diverge, adding to its mystique. Some whisper that it was buried with him, sealed deep inside his magnificent tomb. The idea being that it would forever guard his resting place, ensuring his enemies could never, ever claim its power, even after his death. A truly fitting end for an object born of such protection. Others believe the alchemists, the very same individuals who crafted the seal, took it back. Fearing the immense destructive power it held, they hid it deep within the labyrinthine vaults of Topkapı Palace. Their concern that the potent poison, its deadly efficacy, might outlive even the empire itself. A chilling thought, isn't it? But perhaps the most unsettling rumor, the one that truly sends shivers down your spine, is this: that the seal was somehow rediscovered during the late Ottoman period, and that those who dared to study it, to unearth its secrets, mysteriously, inexplicably, died within days of their discovery. A silent, persistent curse, echoing through centuries. Today, centuries later, no museum in the world claims to possess the notorious poisoned seal. No official document, no grand archive, records its final resting place. It remains an enigma, a historical ghost, but deep within the dusty, sprawling archives of Istanbul, nestled amongst countless historical texts, there exists a single, cryptic note, written by a 19th century historian. It reads simply, yet chillingly: "The seal still exists, and its touch still kills." Imagine finding that note, reading those words, knowing the history we've just discussed. Perhaps it's just that a legend, a captivating myth passed down through the ages, designed to instill awe and fear. Or perhaps, just perhaps, somewhere behind the locked, impenetrable doors of an ancient palace, within forgotten chambers, the deadly mark of Yavuz Sultan Selim still waits. Silent, patient, waiting for the next hand, bold enough, or foolish enough, to try and claim its power. A truly unsettling thought, isn't it? Thank you so much for joining us on this incredible journey through history and mystery. If you found this tale as fascinating as we did, please hit that like button. Share this video with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more untold stories from the past. We've got so many more adventures waiting for you.